Miss Cruz, can you please lead a prayer? Amen. Good morning, class. Okay, so before you sit down, please pick up some pieces of paper around your seats and arrange your chairs. Mr. Aligado at the back, are you done? Class, sit down. Miss Cruz, can you please collect the assignments? Okay, thank you, Miss Cruz. Sit down. So, what was our topic yesterday? Mr. Reyes. Okay, it's all about pattern and algebra. So, let's move on and let's proceed to our topic. But before that, I'm gonna show you something and identify if it is plane, point, and line. Start this one. Mr. Rodriguez. What is this? Okay, very good. It is a point. How about this? Miss Santos. Okay, very good. It is a line. And the last one is this. Mr. Perez. What is this? Okay, it is a plane. Based on the pictures, what have you observed? Miss Cruz. Okay, thank you. Are there things that make them different? Mr. Aligado at the back. Okay, sit down. What is the things that common to those pictures that I have shown? Yes, Mr. Reyes. Okay, thank you, Mr. Reyes. So let's proceed to our objectives for today. Anyone who can read our objectives? Yes, Miss Cruz. Okay, so our objectives is define the characteristic of a point, line, and plane. Describe and explain how it is geometrically written, and appreciate the importance of knowing the undefined terms. So before we proceed to our discussion, I want you all to group yourself into 5 and choose a leader to present your answer in front or your drawing. I will give you 10 minutes to finish the activity. Start now. Is everyone is done? Okay. Leader, please show your drawing in front. Okay. Very good. So, do you have any idea what is our topic today? Yes, Mr. Reyes again. Okay, thank you. Can you describe and explain how it is geometrically written, the plane, point, and the line? Another hand. Yes, Mr. Pascual. Okay, thank you, Mr. Pascual. Based on the activity, it is really important that we know the 3 undefined terms in geometry. Yes, Miss Cruz. Okay, thank you, Miss Cruz. So, let's proceed to our discussion for today. So, our topic for today is all about undefined terms in geometry. Okay, we have 3 undefined terms in geometry. What are they? So, Miss Cruz, give one. Okay, line, very good. Yes, Mr. Aligado. Yes, a plane. Yes, Miss Pasqua. Okay, very good. A point. There are the 3 undefined terms in geometry: the line, point, and plane. So, what is line? Anyone who can read the definition of line? Yes, Miss Cruz. Okay, thank you, Miss Cruz. So, in geometry, the notation of line or straight line was introduced by ancient mathematicians to represent straight objects with negligible width and depth. When we say line, it is a straight line, a normal straight line, no bends, has no thickness and extend in both directions without ending, or it is a infinity line. Understood? This is a line or a kind of line that has no ending. So, we have kinds of line. The line, ray, segment, parallel lines, intersecting line, perpendicular line. When we see ray, it is a fixed starting but no end point. The example of ray line is this. It can extend infinitely in one direction. It may pass more than one point. This is the end point, and it is what we call infinity line but has a fixed starting. It is geometrically written as A, the end point, or the fixed starting, or B. Okay, understood? Okay. So the third one is the segment line. When we see segment, it is a line that has a fixed start and end point. This kind of line has a fixed start and an end point. This is an example of segment line. This is a fixed start and the end point. This kind of line has end point and fixed start. Okay? A and B. Understood? Okay, good. The fourth one is the parallel line. When we see parallel line, it can be defined as two lines in the same plane that are equal distance from each other and never met or intersect. When we see parallel lines, this line is have an equal distance, never met or intersect. This is the example of parallel lines. Equal distance, as you can see, and never met. This line never met or intersect. This is written in geometry as A, B, M, N. Understood? Okay. The fifth one is the intersecting line. When we see intersecting line, it shares a common point which exists in all intersecting line, and it is called the point of intersection. So this line shares a common point. When we see shares a common point, they met in the midpoint. That called point of intersection. So this is the example of intersecting line. They met in the midpoint. Two lines that met in the midpoint. This called the intersection point. So understood? So the last one is the perpendicular line. When we see perpendicular line, this line is the relationship between two lines which met at right angle. When we say right angle, they met in the 90-degree angle. So this is the example of perpendicular line. This is the line that met in right angle or 90-degree angle, written as A, B, X, and Y. Understood? Any questions about the line? No? Okay, so let's proceed to point. Anyone who can read the definition of point? Yes, Mr. Reyes. Okay, thank you, Mr. Reyes. A point in geometry is a location. It has no size, no width, or length and depth. When we see point, it is a zero dimension. It has no size, no width, no length. The example of point is this, or a dot. Understood? Okay, so let's proceed to plane. So anyone who can read the definition of plane? Yes, Mr. Perez. Okay, thank you, Mr. Perez. In mathematics, a plane is a flat, two-dimensional surface that extends infinitely far. A plane is the two-dimension analog of a point, zero dimension. So, like what I say, a point is a zero dimension. And a line is one dimension. So the line is a one dimension and three-dimensional space. So we have different kinds of plane that we can see in our surroundings. It could be triangle, squares, rectangle, lines, circles, points, pentagons, stop signs, boxes, prism, cubes, or dice. In our surroundings, we can see many shapes that has a plane, point, and line. So, am I understood? Any questions? Okay, so let's have a recitation since naintindihan nyo naman ang aking discussion. So, Mr. Reyes, what is line? Okay, very good. Miss Cruz, what is point? Okay, very good. Mr. Aligado at the back, what is plane? Okay, thank you, Mr. Aligado. So, what are the different kinds of undefined terms in geometry? What are the three rather? What are the three undefined terms in geometry? Mr. De La Cruz. Okay, so what are the shapes that can be considered as a plane? Or things that can be considered as a plane? That has a plane. Okay. Yes, Mr. Rodriguez. Okay, very good. So, give me a things that has a line. Yes, Miss Cruz. Okay, very good. A things that has a point. Yes, Mr. Perez. Okay, very good. So, as I can say, you really understand my topics. My topics all about undefined terms in geometry. And let's have a short review first. So, when you see line, it is one dimension, and a point is a zero dimension, and a plane is a two-dimensional surface. So, we have different kinds of line. The line, ray line, segment line, parallel lines, intersecting line, perpendicular line, and also we have an example of point, which is the dot or a location. And a plane, we have so many example of plane that we can see in our surroundings also. It could be triangles, squares, rectangles, lines, circles, points, pentagons, stop signs, octagons, boxes, prism or dice, and a cube. These are just one of the example of line, plane, and point. But we can see many things that has point, line, and plane in our surroundings. So please get a paper and answer the quiz. You can also use a bond paper, a clean bond paper. Okay, answer the quiz. So the quiz lists down all the line, point, plane that you can see in your surroundings. Draw a thing that has line, point, and plane. I will give you 10 minutes to finish the quiz. So, are you done? Is everyone is done? Okay, I will give you 2 minutes more to finish the quiz. So, time is up. Please pass your paper. So, as I can see, majority knows what is line, point, and plane. So, we're running out of time. Please copy the assignment and pass it tomorrow. So, the assignment is to draw a thing that has line, point, and plane. But be creative. Okay? You can use crayons, a clean bond paper to make your work colorful and wonderful. So, be creative as you want. Okay? So, goodbye class. So, have a good day.